Good day, my name is Crystal Johnson. As educators, it is imperative that we are well informed and knowledgeable about our students and aware of certain techniques that can aid us in being better teachers. Transitioning is hard for anyone, and in Miss Judith's case, to make teaching English B easier in grade 9, since she has a grade 7 background, I would recommend the following. Firstly, know who her students are. In order to effectively facilitate learning, she should seek to understand certain factors such as students' previous knowledge, learning styles, interests, and personal or cultural backgrounds. Just why? Barclay 2019 states, teachers cannot create personalized instruction or motivational environments without knowing their students. Highly effective teachers create purposeful opportunities to learn about their students and find ways to let their students know they are known. Secondly, I would recommend complete mastery of her content. But why? Shulman 1987. First, teachers need to understand subject matter deeply and flexibly so that they could help students create useful cognitive maps, relate ideas to one another, and address misconceptions. Teachers need to see how ideas cross fields and everyday life. This means that one should have a firm grasp on the knowledge and content that they expect their students to learn, and that they should be flexible and adaptive when teaching. Now, how can Miss Judith ensure that all students are given equal learning activities? The American psychologist Howard Gardner, who developed the theory of multiple intelligences, challenges the traditional view of intelligence being purely based on specific cognitive abilities. He instead put forward that there are different modalities in which people are gifted. These include linguistic, logical mathematical, spatial, bodily kinesthetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and naturalist. Therefore, equipped with this knowledge, modern educators like Miss Judith can have a different and more student-centered approach when creating activities. Firstly, she can do this by using group, pair, and individual activities. Doing this gives different types of learners the opportunity to excel in areas they're strong in, as well as strengthen areas they're weak in. They are better able to understand each other, learn cooperation, understand themselves, and give her, the teacher, insight as to how they work best. Additionally, she can employ the use of differentiated instruction. Tomlinson 2017 describes differentiated instruction as factoring students' individual learning styles and level of readiness first before designing a lesson plan. This means that lessons will be tailored or adapted based on the individual needs of the student. This can be done by using various environments, materials, and techniques. It is a highly flexible approach and caters for the uniqueness of students. As a grade 9 teacher, Miss Judith will have the benefit of having more complex discussions with her student about literature. A written work that would help spark thought-provoking conversations with students is the novella Animal Farm by George Orwell. This book is centered around the lives of a group of farm animals who live on Manor Farm. Their lives are hard under the control of drunken Mr. Jones, so they eventually revolt and take over the farm. But this does not bring a happily ever after, as the pigs on the farm begin to oppress the other animals and the head pig Napoleon transforms into a dictator. What makes this book even more interesting is that it's satirical and allegorical in nature, based on real historic events. One major theme in the novel is that of corruption. This theme causes the question to arise, does power corrupt, or are the corrupt drawn to power? The revolution happens because all of the animals are tired of being overworked and used. They reject the status quo as a consequence. By all indications, Old Major had nothing but pure intentions when inspiring the animals to rebel against the exploitative system. But somewhere along the lines, and rather insidiously, the pigs began to become corrupt or reveal an already power-hungry and corrupt nature. And in order to live a life of comfort and ease, they stripped the rights and freedom from the other animals. The events in the novel also call into question how corruption is able to progress and grow, and it causes us to ask, can corruption be stopped early on, or is it inevitable? How can we make all of this relevant to grade 9 students? Well, Miss Judith can create an activity where she asks students to identify instances of corruption in real life or entertainment. They can use their favorite TV show, book series, or even something from global current events, which offers them the opportunity to experience subject integration. Additionally, they should be tasked with explaining why this situation can be considered corrupt. This brings me to the end of my video. Thank you for watching.